As you can see, this question is taken from a A-level paper, the C1 paper. So it did turn up on DrFrost for some revision for the IGCSE. The wording would never be the same like this in the IGCSE. The question would not be as complicated, but it's still quite a nice one to actually explore anyway, just have a little look at what methodology do they use at A-level to try and solve a question like this. Clearly, again, it's part of a longer question. You can tell that on DrFrost because it actually tells you that it can be shown therefore that, which basically that was probably the first part of the question to generate this. Now, they want this equation here. Let's look at what the actual question gives us. So it tells us A plus 29D equals 40.75. That's going to be important. So I'm going to put a little box around that rather than rewriting it. And we know that the sum to 30 is going to be 1005. So I'm going to write that as an expression. That sort of thing comes up in the IGCSE quite a lot. So sum to 30, so S of 30 I'm going to do. S of 30. I'm not going to put an equals, I'm just going to put a colon to say this is what I'm doing now. Sum to 30. So my equation is 1005 equals, and I'm using the equation they give me on the exam paper. N over 2, so that's going to be 30 over 2. Square bracket, 2 times A, I don't know what the first term is, plus N minus 1. N is 30, so that's 30 minus 1. Multiplied by D, and I do not know what the common difference is, but that's fine, square bracket. Let's tidy this up just a little bit. So we've got 1005 equals 15 bracket 2A plus 29D. Now, look at what I highlighted at the top here. I have A plus 29D, I have a value for that. Well, I can rewrite my square bracket as 15 bracket A plus 29D, and they're going to put that inside a little bracket. And A plus 29D is 40.75. So I can rewrite this now as 1005 equals 15 bracket A plus 40.75 close bracket. And now I have written an expression in this form. My R is 1005, my P is 15, and my Q is 40.75. So that's where the answer comes from. That's how they generate it in the mark scheme. Don't get too stressed with this. This is not going to be as complicated as this in the GCSE. But be prepared to use the formula. You have to use this formula in the exam, and you have to know this one. They don't give you the one at the bottom, the nth term one. And that's the one they used to generate this thing, probably in the first part of the question on the A-level paper.